Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Farkhah Intan Anasis. I am from ICP of Science Education class. Now I will retell the video and the title is Drones, Robot, and Super Sperm. This video is about a future of farming. So, could digital technology outperform nature? This is from a documentary film by N.K. German. The video discusses three different topics. And the first topic is about corn borer. Bernd Meyer is an amateur drone pilot and he works for a cooperative and seed breeders that's carrying out a task. He's also a specialist in digitalized crop cultivation. He wants to stop a pest known as a corn borer from destroying his crops. The corn borer has migrated to northern Germany because of climate change. Its larvae eat into the stalks, which makes them bend and they can no longer be harvested. Meyer worries he will lose up 30% of his harvest. He wants to eradicate the corn borer without chemicals. So he wants to try a new method of killing the corn borer. And Bernd Meyer plans to fly a drone over his fields. The next step is programming the flight route. There are a flight map for the drone. So far, Meyer has been trying to fight off the pest on foot. Now they are attempting to attack the air. The drone will scatter a biological pesticide without chemicals. Everything can be programmed, like the flight duration, direction, speed, and the altitude of the drone. A biological pesticide has been developed to fight off the corn borer. This is where Bernd Meyer's experiment began. He put the substance into the drone and scattered it onto the fields. The human wasp lays its egg off the corn borer and destroys its offspring. To create the pesticide, human wasps are packed in paper balls and thrown across the cornfield. The wasps crawl then out and go in search on the corn borer eggs. With the drones, he scatters the little insects, balls containing the human wasp, the natural enemy of the corn borer. And his method works. The drone is flying the flight route automatically. What would have taken a person hours, this drone can do in just a few minutes without chemicals and without damaging the plants. This call is fighting nature with nature. Bernd has selected the ball to drop and has mounted it on the drone. The balls are falling just as calculated. The human wasp should crawl out of the balls in the next few days and stop the corn borer from spreading further. The second topic is about dairy farm. Johannes Kendall is a breeding consultant dairy farm in the state of Mecklenburg-Vorpommern. Almost straight away, Johanna can identify the cow with poor genetic traits. 35 dairy farms in the region rely on her expertise. North German dairy farms compete on the world market, so they need cows that work as efficiently as possible with their milk machines. Johanna is looking for deficiencies in the animals to make sure they are not passed on, and she checks 50 cows an hour. The animal's body becomes statistics of how well they'll feed the machines. Every cow has a chip that sends data to the herd manager's computer. Milking takes place 3 times a day with the cows working in shifts. To keep up with rock-bottom milk prices of 30 cents a liter, the machines have to work at maximum efficiency. A turnstile recognizes every cow by its chip. 500 cows follow each other through her pace on single milker. One cow produces 32 liters of milk a day. The system calculates the rotation speed of the rotary milking parlor based on the milk flow and the milk quantity of the previous day. The cows are usually milked out of one rotation, and if not, the system automatically reduces the speed. The computer transmits the milk yield in real time. Herd manager Steven Geber say it's hard to do that without the technology because the numbers say much more than anything else. Steven's heart management system can help him to predict the perfect cow torque by ancestry, health, and meal composition. Even the cut chewing time and the corresponding feed rations are monitored digitally. Sperm selection is not allowed for humans, but in animals it plays a big role. Steven chose sperm from the bulls hoping it will make the perfect dairy cows. The Mecklenburg Lake District is where the company Johanna works for is home to 120 of the most valuable bulls for breeding in northern Germany, including Sinclair and Bonham. These are literally cash cows, or at least cash bulls. Their semen is the most important product of the company. The company sells 1 million portions of a sperm a year worldwide. Bonham is 3.5 years old with €500,000 and dangerous. The sperm is tested immediately for density and activity. At least 70% of the sperm must be moving forwards in a targeted manner. The green page confirmed that Bonham's sperm is at 90% and there are 421 portions of this one ejaculation. On a good day, he can make 1,000. The sperm is thinned down with chicken egg whites and separated into portions. The sperm ordered by herd manager Steven is sent to another company where it sexed, meaning is separated into male and female sperm. Bulls can live up to 20 years. They are sexually mature after about a year. Bonham's son, Brosman, will provide the latest new improved generation of sperm. For these animals, it's all about how well they can perform. Bonham's genetics are categorized into heredity traits like how well his daughters would adapt to the milking machines. Humans are designing animals to feed machinery. The genetics material can be ordered from the catalog. The only things we hear from time to time is that it's shame for cows, because the cows won't get to have any fun with the bulls anymore. They can breed animals the way they need them, and that's just how it is. And the last topic is about asparagus. The digital revolution is already in full swing in the fields of northern Germany. In Venice, north in the state of Lower Saxony, Heine Bartels is an asparagus farmer. He could actually observe his field from the comfort of his own home via smartphone. Every hour an app sends him for temperature readings from the asparagus crop. From the crown to the tip, the app uses these readings to calculate the optimal time to start harvesting. The technology makes it easy to check and get an overview of what's going on with the crop. Customers already putting pressure on him. Another customer, restaurants, supermarkets, and farms are all waiting for Heidne's asparagus. The asparagus isn't growing as it should. Over the next 10 weeks, Heine needs to make enough turnover to keep his farm going throughout the year. And the app couldn't help it. He used the machine to plant the asparagus. In another field, the asparagus need to be planted for next year, but the machine can't get deep enough. The ground is too hot and stony. Asparagus crown should go 20 centimeters deep into the ground. They plant 8 asparagus crowns per meter. That's the only way the field makes a profit. He harvests the crops twice a day. The app tells him when the harvest time begins, and it actually works, and the machines can make the asparagus picker work easier. They have a problem with the stones, so robots don't really like bumping into stones either. But the manufacturer of the harvest robot has discontinued its development too much technology would be required to replace a human being. The sorting machine scans 1,000 spears a minute and sorts them into 4 quality based on length and thickness. The sorting machine costs 70,000 euros. Asparagus peeling machine is a new addition to Hainu operation because 80% customer wants their asparagus peeled nowadays. The asparagus season is the important time of the year for Hainu. He sells it directly with no middleman. The market store on the streets and the supermarket shelves have no stop all before opening time. The family farm is now being run by the fourth generation. Hainu has to deliver his product for the same price regardless of his yield. Asparagus they harvest should be under control, and if they get bad weather, the product should actually be more expensive. And that's all the topics from the video. I'm sorry for all the mistakes I've made. Thanks for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.